In this lesson, we're going to be taking a look at maintaining routines, that is, time management tips to balance your day. Our learning targets for this lesson are to describe the importance of maintaining daily routines and then to create a routine that includes sleep, meals, school, exercise, and relaxation each day. First, let's talk about what is a routine. A routine is a sequence of actions that you follow regularly. What are some activities, tasks, or chores that you do every day? This might include things like regular meal times, a consistent bedtime, a specific time for work or exercise. Maybe you have chores that you do around the house or other responsibilities that are part of each day. Routines are important for a number of reasons. Research shows that teenagers that have regular family routines generally have lower levels of stress. They have more self-control and better overall emotional well-being. And then health-wise, down the road, they might have less alcohol use and also higher rates of college enrollment in young adulthood. Other benefits of having a routine that you follow each day include better sleep, improved decision-making, healthier eating habits, and more time for activities that we love. So when you're thinking about building a balanced schedule, you should try to include at least these 5 elements, and you might end up having other things that are parts of your day, but these 5 things are really important. Sleep, regular meals, time for school as we're doing learning at home, or even when you're in school, making sure that you have time for homework, active time, and relaxation time. So we're going to take a look at each of these elements in a little bit more detail to help you plan your day. First, sleep. Why is sleep so important? Well, children and teenagers that don't get enough sleep have higher risks of health problems like diabetes and obesity, higher risk of injuries, and they might also have difficulty keeping their emotions in check or problems with attention and behavior just being so run down. And sleep often gets disrupted when we're stressed out. So having good sleep hygiene is so important, not just for your mind, but also for your body. How much sleep should you be getting every night? First, I thought interesting to note that about 85% of teenagers don't get enough sleep. So that means for every 100 teenagers, 85 of those people are not getting enough sleep. So are you those 15 that are getting enough, or 85 that are not getting enough sleep? 6 to 12-year-olds should be getting 9 to 12 hours of sleep every 24 hours. And teenagers aged 13 to 18 should get 8 to 10 hours. So think about the amount of sleep that you're getting each night. Is it reaching those time frames? If not, think about how you might structure your day to make sure that that happens. Some tips for supporting that healthy sleep. The biggest tip is to be consistent. Go to bed around the same time each night and wake up around the same time each morning. And you want to make sure that that bedtime isn't too late and that you're waking up each morning at a reasonable hour so that you can make sure that you have time for all of those essential activities like your academic time and relaxation and active time and meals. Other tips for supporting healthy sleep habits include making sure that your bedroom is quiet, dark, and comfortable. Keeping electronic devices like your phone, computer, television out of the bedroom, and really trying to turn them off at least 1 hour before bedtime to just help your body get in a good place for sleep. Also avoid having sugar or caffeine like coffee, soda, or tea before bedtime. And getting exercise or spending time outside every day just can help your body be ready for sleep when it's time to go to bed each night. And other things you can do include yoga, meditation, or mindfulness, or other breathing exercises that might just help you feel calm before bedtime. Next, make sure you include time for regular meals. When we're home all day, it might be really easy to make unhealthy food choices. Maybe we're bored or stressed and we just keep going back to some unhealthy snacks or just keep snacking throughout the day but never really sit down for a real meal. And eating lots of processed foods or foods that have a lot of sugar, that can spike your blood pressure and make you feel more anxious or worsen your mood. It can disrupt your sleep. So, having regular meals throughout your day instead of just snacking on things throughout the day, being a lot more intentional about your meals can really help your mind and body. So, some suggestions for those meal times: make a schedule or a predictable daily meal plan, and try to sit down at the table, eat with your family or a family member that might be around each day. Or you could even video chat with a friend and share a meal with them. But make sure that you include breakfast, lunch, and dinner each day, and a couple of snacks if you need that too. You could also try a new recipe, cook with your family for any meal of the day. Make sure each day that you get plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, and lean proteins. You can take a look at the My Plate suggestions on the left-hand side for kind of the main categories of food that you should be getting each day. And of course, it's okay to enjoy an occasional treat, but taking the time to schedule your meals or have meals at a pretty predictable time every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, is really important for your health. Each day, you also want to make sure that you have time for school. So you're going to want to set a time in your daily routine that you'll engage in your schoolwork every day. It's also important to have a space at your house that you're going to work in. So a consistent space where you know you're going to be able to keep it organized with the supplies that you might need: a desk, maybe your kitchen table, maybe you have some space in your room, but a consistent space that is going to be your devoted space for doing your schoolwork. Try to stay focused while you work and minimize distractions. So you're not trying to multitask, watching television or a movie or on social media while you're also doing work. And of course, it's okay if you need to take occasional breaks from your studying, but try to stay focused while you're working on a particular task, and ask for help when you need it. You have teachers to support you, family members, friends you can reach out to. So make sure that you're taking advantage of those resources to help you with that part of your daily routine. It's also important to take time to relax each day, de-stress, do something that you enjoy. So you probably have some ideas already of things that you enjoy doing, but if you're not sure, you could listen to your favorite music, maybe read a book, start a new hobby, go online and find something new to try that you've never experimented with before. You could also connect with family or friends over video chat if it's not a family member that you live with. And lastly, active time is important each day. So exercising and moving your body each day can help keep you healthy and boost your mood. If you're not sure what to do, some ideas could include taking your dog for a walk. Or if you don't have a dog, maybe you go for a walk with a family member. Find a yoga or exercise video online. There's hundreds, thousands of videos you could find for any type of exercise or activity that you might enjoy. You could go for a run, hike, or bike ride outside, or shoot hoops in your driveway. Play whatever sport you enjoy playing, like kicking a ball around the yard, playing catch, or if there's some other sport that you play that you can play by yourself or with a family member, you could do that. Just don't forget to maintain social distancing when you're out and about doing some of these activities. So here's an example schedule. This might not work for you, but some things to note are that we have a set time to wake up. So it doesn't have to be 7 o'clock in the morning. Notice this is very loosely before 9 o'clock in the morning. Wake up. So maybe set an alarm for that time. And each day you'll notice that we have all of those elements. We have some outdoor time or active time. We have academic time, a morning block of academics and an afternoon block of academics. We have time for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's time for downtime and relaxation. And we have a consistent bedtime. 9 o'clock might be earlier than you want to go to bed, But again, try not to make it too late in the evening so that you make sure you get plenty of rest. And it's also important to note your weekends might look a little bit different because you don't have to have academic time, but those other elements should still be a priority. You should still make sure that every day you're eating 3 healthy meals, that you're active, that you are having a pretty regular sleep routine in terms of your uh, bedtime and wake up time in the morning, and that you're giving yourself some downtime. So, again, as you're checking your routine, just make sure and think, did you include time each day for each of those 5 elements that we talked about?